this work as well. So ventilation, that's something for ventilation. And I didn't realize this also, but because slaves did all the blacksmithing, that also means that slaves had to make their own chains. You know, a slave tried to run away or a slave tried to do anything disorderly, it was the blacksmith who had to make the chains on the plantation. So slaves made the chains for their other black people, for the other black people on this plantation. That was a bit of that was a sad day when I found that one out. It just shows you how deep slavery is, the issue of slavery is. But oh, there's one more thing I want to show you guys. And this is not part of the tour. That was the tour right there. That's the tour I give everybody. And we don't get a whole lot of people, to be honest with you. Like, we get maybe like 4, 6 people a day. Now sometimes I imagine during the spring we'll get a lot of people. It's very nice here in the spring. And spring's coming pretty soon. In the summer I heard we get nobody at all. It's so hot. And it's very hot here, I should mention. Louisiana, right now it feels wonderful, but Louisiana in the summer is like 100 degrees and 100% humidity. So it's just like baking, nasty, sweaty hot. I don't mind it. I mean, it ain't great. You just don't go outside too much. But you know, I'm black, so I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna burn or anything like that. So I had to go outside for a whole week straight before my nose completely came off. My nose completely came off that week. But once I was outside I went to like Astroworld or something, and I was outside the whole day, and all I had was like a little flake on my shoulder. Like I don't burn, so whatever. So, I was born. I'm genetically conditioned to deal with this kind of environment. This is the woods. This is right next to the house here, and I like to go out in the woods and commune with nature. I don't know if you guys can see it all. The computer going out in the woods is a bit unnatural, I'll admit. I wanted to show you guys this stuff. Everywhere you look when you're out in nature, you're surrounded by life. You're surrounded by plants and trees and little plants and little bugs and spiders and birds. You hear birds all the time, and it's fucking beautiful. I come out here and just, you know, commune with nature. And some of the trees here are so old, and they're covered with these extremely thick vines. And what's really sad is like at one point this was like a park, and people used to just come here and get stoned. Well, whatever. People used to come here and get drunk and throw their beer bottles everywhere. I'd be much happier if everyone came here and get stoned. That'd be great. But came here, got drunk, had sex everywhere. Just the people, like a lot of older people come here, and they're like you know, very 60s, 50s or so. 50s, 60s, 70s, and like they've got like extremely large beer bellies, and they're talking about all the fun they used to have in this park, and they sound like, to me, like they trashed the park, not like they really respected this park in any way. It really pisses me off, because when they say that stuff, I'm just kind of like, well, you seem proud of like the fact that you did that stuff back in the day. Like, I still find bottles out here now, and people have no respect for the fucking environment. I mean, none. It's another thing if Bill Gates shows up to my tour. We have to have a long conversation about the environment. I mean, I don't know if you guys can really see it by looking at it on camera. I don't know if it captures the beauty that I feel when I walk into this area. I don't know if you guys can see like how green the grass looks and how all the little plants that are on the ground. Let me see, I'll walk this way for a little bit. So beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, look, there's a bird. Okay. That's enough. That's where I work. So if any of you guys ever want to come pay me a visit, if you want to bring any, special brownies for me to have when I'm at work, that'd be great too. But yeah, it's a great site. So I always wanted to talk about this. I always said I would make a clip about it, so I finally am. So there you go. That's where I work.